Howdy y'all.
Hi guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angela.
From RNA Music. You have a shirt on.
Yes I do. It's my holy one.
Deep in the heart of Texas. This is where we're at right now, and we're going to answer a bunch of questions about all kinds of crap. So excited. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, y'all, welcome back. Again, it's time for episode 313
Ooh,
of Ask.
That's a good one.
RNA. It's
Nice.
I can't believe that this worked out so well.
I know.
Episode 313 of Ask RNA. We have a little guitar shop and music lessons studio, small town Texas. We shoot videos about stuff and things, and then we answer questions once a week to people on the internet, which is kind of scary, but also funny sometimes.
Fun and exciting.
Yeah. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because you'll probably, hopefully, laugh at least once. We can make you laugh at least one time. Our job is done. And stick around and ask a question. Subscribe. You'll see some videos about guitars and music and
Stuff and
things. And yeah, but this is our weekly show that we definitely do at least once a week, where Angela and I answer your questions. So let's get to the first question. First question, Mr. Wilson with a bass. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Wilson with a P bass. It's different. It says hashtag old yeller, hashtag long timer, hashtag pew pew. Love the things Angela says segment. +1 for the cheesecake. Question. Here's the questions. I've heard you guys talk about your favorite pizza place there, and how often do you have pizza night at your house? We do Thursday and Sunday nights weekly. And what toppings? Question mark. Hashtag KTMA. Hashtag bitter bass man. Mr. Wilson with the P bass.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
What? No.
I heard somebody hashtag for me.
Bitter bass man. Studio.
You hashtag I shall answer.
Studio Ghibli.
Oh, look. Episode 313. How fortuitous.
Lucky number 13.
Paul just
That's
happens to be
right.
here.
I just happen to be here.
I was telling him, I was like, when people ask, like, hey, where's Paul? Where's your bitter bass man? What's he doing?
What's he tell you guys?
How come he's not coming around?
He doesn't tell me
Yeah.
anything.
We
Yeah.
always tell him, we always say, you're busy remodeling your house.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you're trying to, like, crank it out. The market is hot. If you want to sell a
That's what
house
we
right now,
usually
you
say.
do it. It's like,
All right, well, I'll take that.
Yeah.
What they don't know, and probably Ryan doesn't know, is that I've been working on our second song, which is almost done.
Woohoo!
I'm supposed to work on the guitar solo. I keep remembering that. I will do that. I will do that.
I keep remembering and I
keep
forget.
remembering I'm supposed to work on the guitar solo.
Actually, that might already be done if you don't have one soon.
Dang it. Who did it?
He hasn't done it yet, but somebody
So
you
better
know
beat him to it.
well, no, he just wanted to play on the song. I was like, play something, and I was like, I'll talk to Ryan. Ryan wants to finish the guitar part. If not, we'll use him as solo. New solo. Jeremy. I played in a band with him for 7 years.
Yeah.
Amazing guitar player.
Jeremy.
You know Jeremy. Bald headed.
Yeah.
That's the last. I always thought it was something else.
I played in a cover band for him for
Oh, yeah.
5 years, and then we played in church band for 7 years.
All right. Yeah. The last name is what threw me.
He actually wants to be part of the band.
Sweet.
We're actually getting a full band together.
Good the band back together.
that.
We could do it. We need a drummer and a singer.
Okay.
What pizza?
Local.
Mr. Wilson with a P bass. Well, we do. I like my local pizza place. Angela's not the biggest fan.
You like the original local pizza place. I like the newer local pizza place. We
The
have-
original, as in, it was the only pizza place in town when we were kids.
In 1976, there was
Yes.
one pizza place in Canton,
And it's still here.
and it's still great. How often do we have pizza, Angela?
Maybe like once a month. Here lately.
Oh, you
It
guys got
hasn't
back.
been often. We have not bought pizza often.
I had pizza today.
Oh. Brian has pizza often because he just walks across the street and gets gas station pizza.
Sorry, everybody else was doing it.
But we don't buy it like as a family very often.
We did have Jerry's Pizza last month, though, once.
Yes.
Because I was like, you know what? I haven't had Jerry's Pizza in a while, so I ordered it.
Yeah, we have about once or twice a month, maybe.
It used to be all the time.
Yes, it used to be like 3 times a week. Yeah, or almost every day.
At least.
Back in our college days, it was every day.
All the time.
Yeah.
It fed us.
Yeah. So what's your favorite pizza topping?
Mine?
Yeah, sure.
Pepperoni. That's all I need. That's all I need is pepperonis.
Pepperoni extra sauce. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite topping?
My favorite topping...
Black olives.
No, I don't like black olives.
Jalapenos.
I like green olives, jalapenos, pepperoni, yeah, like stuff like that. Like and bacon. I like that.
Bacon!
Bacon.
What's your favorite? Oh, you already said it. You like pepperoni. Yeah. See?
They're simple.
I'm a simple man. I see pepperoni,
And
I
that's
buy
what,
it.
one thing about pizza places up north, you order a pizza, they tell you how many slices, and that's all they have is cheese, pepperoni.
There you go.
You don't need much more.
I mean,
You
that's key. Pepperoni is legit.
It's the best.
It's the best.
Thanks for the question, Mr. Wilson with the P base, who's probably the one who's like, "Where's Paul? Where's Bitter Baseman?" I can't remember. Several people have asked.
I'm around.
Haven't seen Paul.
He's around.
I'm around.
He's around. He's fighting crime
Washing his
at
tights.
night
Not lately.
in the darkness.
Kind of just laying on the couch.
Darkwing.
Fighting crime in his mind. All right, thank you for the question, Mr. Wilson with a P base. Next question, Jeffrey Egan has a question. It says, maybe y'all can clarify. As I understand it, what we Americans call Mexican food is really Tex-Mex. Is that right? Question mark. I've heard that what Mexican restaurants serve isn't really traditional Mexican food, and Taco Bell is about as far from traditional Mexican food as you can get. Is that correct? Set the record straight. There you go. Hashtag Old Yeller, hashtag Always Mayo, hashtag Enchiladas Rule. Yeah. So yeah, I don't remember where you're from, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Exactly, but
I think for the most part, the bigger spectrum of Mexican food in America is Tex-Mex.
yes.
When you think of chain restaurants, it's Tex-Mex.
Jalapeno tree.
Because of the sauces, the
Cheeses.
flour tortillas mostly instead of corn. It's not a lot of like green chile sauce. It's not a lot of, it's just very smothered in chili con queso instead of just...
It has more flavor than traditional Mexican food from my personal experience down in Mexico. The only thing that I really enjoyed in Mexico was the guacamole.
Yeah.
I ate bowls of that.
Yeah.
So
And
good.
so yeah, it's pretty much Tex-Mex for everybody in America. You can
But
find
not good Tex-Mex.
not everybody has good Tex-Mex.
No, ain't
Like, if you go to
up
New
north,
York-
yeah,
Yeah, Paul knows.
Mexican food up north is horrid. That's the only time I miss Texas when I go home. God, Mexican food. I got a Taco Bell just to feel
Yeah,
somewhat
somewhat-
normal.
Yankee Mex.
Yes,
Yankee Mex.
exactly.
Have you ever wondered why Mexican food is the only thing we call like Tex-Mex? You ever go like Tex Italian or Tex Greek?
Tex Greek.
Tex-Mex.
Yeah.
Tex
I
German.
think because
Tex
Texas
China.
was Mexico.
China
Mexico was part of Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Wait.
No.
No, Texas. It was the other way around.
It was the other way around.
Whatever.
There was a skit where there was like California Mexicans visit Texas Mexicans for the
I
first
saw
time. That was so funny. And she was like,
Was this on TikTok?
What part?
No,
No,
it's
it's
all
on
over
that southern page that is all about the southern stuff. They had a spin off of that, and he said they were like, so what part of Mexico or where y'all from? Where is your family originally from? They were like, Texas. They were like, well, before Texas, he was like, Texas. I mean, like when Mexico, he was like, Texas. Because it's always, because Texas
Right
was
here.
Mexico.
Was it though?
I thought that was funny. Because he was like, no, he was like, I've always lived in Texas. Like,
I lived right here.
forever. But yes, I would say that is true about most Mexican food. And Taco Bell is nowhere near Mexican food. It's just...
what was it? 2 years ago, they won the #1 Mexican restaurant in the U.S.
was
Yeah,
Taco Bell.
and
Yeah,
Biden
Taco
won the
Bell.
presidency. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Never
because somebody
He
wins
just ruined my point right there.
somebody wins an election.
I was gonna say at least Taco Bueno.
Yeah,
Bueno's
Taco Bueno's.
Bueno's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's just because they
Taco
add the
Casa's
words
good, too.
that are like
Taco My
Mexican
House.
words, taco, enchilada,
Enchiladas.
This is like, no, it's not Mexican food.
You know what we had for dinner
It's
tonight?
American food.
Fried chicken.
Yes, we did. So yeah, fried chicken and mashed potatoes.
You're that is correct. Jeffrey, thank you for the question. You guys tell us what is your favorite supposed Tex-Mex restaurant down in the comments below, wherever you guys are at.
Or authentic.
I was about to say, what are you talking about? What if they don't live in Texas? It's not Tex-Mex.
The closest thing they can find to what they think is Mexican food. Tell us what's your favorite.
Like
place
Ohio
is.
Mex or
My favorite of all time is Down Mexico Way,
Canadian Mex.
Yeah,
which was in Athens, Texas.
Was Cactus Cafe after that, and now
It's not the same.
Ochoa's.
After it was Cactus Cafe, it was not the same recipes as
Yes.
Down Mexico Way, which is
I loved Ochoa's as a kid.
a
That was
misnomer
my
because it
favorite.
should be Down
Ochoa's
Texas.
was good
Texas Way.
till they jacked the prices up where I had to take out a mortgage on my house to go there.
If it's expensive,
I
expensive,
could drink
that's probably...
their salsa though. It's
Oh yeah,
delicious.
the best thing is their salsa.
Thank you for the question, Jeffrey. Now I'm extra hungry. So excited. Next question, Terry Starks, hashtag Old Yeller, beefsteaks are better. Howdy guys, hope y'all had a great 4th. Angela, I know your dad was in the armed services, so how old were you when y'all moved to the ranch? And what was your favorite and least favorite parts of ranch life? Same for you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Question, hashtag KTMA. All right.
Okay, so my dad wasn't in the armed forces. My grandfather, his father, was in the armed forces. He fought in World War II. And then my uncle, my dad's little brother, is in the Army. He was a major and MP and was in went to West Point, taught at West Point, all that good stuff.
You seen G.I. Joe? Like Roadblock? That's her.
That's my
her
uncle, based on my uncle. Not really. Not really.
I was about to say they just released a cool figure of Roadblock. I was like, well, that's pretty cool then.
Not really. I mean, he just.
I didn't know what rank he was. Mm-hmm. Well, obviously, if he was a secret spy for the CIA for forever.
Yes, and he was in the CIA. Shh.
I'm sorry. I
Now we
didn't
have to
say
kill
that.
you.
Now we have to kill everyone
Yes.
watching this. You have to call your uncle and go,
Let's clear our schedule.
No, I can. Oh, good Lord, I could never say something like that. He would be mad. He does not like that kind of stuff. He
doesn't like the
He's
attention.
just very like not affectionate. Not like he's extreme military man.
because they destroyed his soul.
Not a fact.
The
so he
awkward
could
laugh. Yes.
Kill people.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to kill people to not be affectionate.
You don't have to kill people to not have a soul. Just, whatever.
What are your Horcruxes?
Yeah.
So yes.
How old were you when you moved to the ranch?
I was 8 years old. I had my 9th birthday right after we moved to the ranch. So I was 8 years old whenever we did that. My dad worked for Clint Murkison before that, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. So
The guy who owned the Dallas Cowboys was her dad's boss.
yes, and his son,
Dallas
once
Cowboys.
Mr. Murkison passed away, his son Robert
America's
asked
team.
my
Paul.
dad to be the ranch
They
hand,
even hate that name.
the foreman. Basically, we took care of their 750 acres or something crazy like that. It probably more than that in Athens. So yes, I was 8 years old.
What's your favorite part of ranch life?
Favorite part of ranch life was probably just being able to wander off in all this like land and just have my own like little fairy world.
Just go and pee wherever you
Yeah,
want.
and we just took off on our bikes
Pee
and
outdoors.
created trails, and we climbed trees and having animals just kind of walk up to the
Just
yard.
alligators mosey by.
Yeah, the only thing I did not like was the alligators. And Dad forgot all about the giant alligator in our yard. I mentioned
he
it the
forgot
other day.
about it.
He was like, "What are you talking about?" And then when I started telling him, he was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "How could you not?" Because we had to call the dogs in because
They
it was
usually
this
block out
giant
painful memories.
8-foot, literally, and maybe bigger. Of course, as a kid, it could have been like only
Probably
4
10.
feet. It's
probably 10-foot gator.
gator in our front yard underneath the tree.
It was the
asleep.
size of the one in Lake Placid.
Yes,
32
exactly. We had to call.
We fed it
Betty
cows.
White to
We call
feed
those
it.
baby gators in Texas.
Yes. So yeah, that was my favorite. Being able to just to go off with my bike. I would pack like a little lunch and some books and like I had a little knife and yeah, I would go out and
In case you had to stab a fool.
really, I would cut down little trees and I would carve my name and stuff and stuff like that.
Tree killer.
Yeah, because I like to pave my own little.
Yeah. And then your least favorite was
My least favorite was the alligators.
alligators.
You ever hear of alligators on a ranch?
Yeah, well,
Go rustle up some alligators.
we had one major lake that we took care of because their house was on that lake, and it had a dam. And then out at the very back area, he probably had like 10 different tanks and bodies of water on the whole property. So they would hop from once the fish were gone, and of course they seeded. What do you call it? Seeded? Like when you put fish inside of ponds, like purposely put them. They for the main
stock the pond.
You stock the pond with bass, so big mouth bass, and so they had to trap and make sure that the alligators wouldn't come in, and they would come over the dam. They would sit on top of the dam, and you hear them whoosh, go in because they'd see those bass jump up, trying to catch the flies and stuff like that.
You mean bass?
Boom, boom, boom,
Pea bass
would jump up, and the alligators would wait for them to jump, and they would go in and eat all of them up.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so we had.
They eat any cows?
Not that I know of.
Too hard to kill, probably.
They almost killed my dog, which was scary.
Did you see that video of that guy going in got the alligator, got the puppy, the guy jumped in the water with a cigar in his mouth and wrestled it? Would you do that for your dog?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like dogs. But
I wouldn't
but
do
if
it
it
for
was
my cat.
I would. Yeah.
She's gone.
I'd have me some new croc boots.
I've seen the one where the guy punches the kangaroo.
kangaroo.
That was when the kangaroo's like, "What?
What's up?
He's like,
What'd you do?
That just happened.
mate? You want to
Why are we all
go?
like this? We're all like this.
You want to go? Because in the video, the kangaroo did that. The guy punched him, and he just goes.
We all went.
Crikey. Crikey, mate.
Hey, the kangaroo was pretty ripped in that
was?
video.
It was on growth hormone. All right, same for me. Favorite part of ranch life was probably having the land and the space. I mean, same thing. I would get dressed up in my little fatigues and my boots and get my BB gun and my hatchet and go out in the woods and just like play army and like I used to chop down trees with my hatchet. You know, like, well, not big ones, but like, you know, maybe this big around. Like, which is like, why are you just killing all these trees? Like, I'm chopping it down. I'm a lumberjack. You know, so just going out and like playing and just being outside, that was fun. And having the quiet. It wasn't really quiet though, because there was crickets, coyotes,
cicadas, and
bugs
dogs
and stuff, but there was no car traffic, like no big Texas trucks driving by annoying you at night. It was freaking crickets forever and frogs. But least favorite was building fences, like building barbed wire fences with my dad. Sucked.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Fencing was not that great.
That was not fun. I did not really enjoy feeding all the cows. It wasn't bad.
We didn't
honestly.
have cows on the first ranch. It was J1 we did.
Yeah. And we weren't like rich people, so we were about however far away the barn was from the house. It was a bit of a walk. So we remember had to bottle feed the baby calves. So at the house we'd mix up all the bottles of milk for the calves and put them in big buckets. And I had to carry the buckets and walk to the barn, which was prette far actually. And like nowadays kids got their mules and their four-wheelers, and they just load it up in the mule.
Not like a mule, but like an actual
like an ATV. Yeah. And they're
you
like,
have to clarify because some people don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Got on my mule and I rode with the milk, you know. No, I had to carry crap everywhere. So we weren't rich ranchers. We didn't own the Dallas Cowboys.
We weren't rich ranchers either.
You know, we were.
The ranch we lived on was rich.
We were ghetto, we were ghetto ranchers.
We were rich ranchers.
White ghetto ranchers. That was us, but... Yes. We only had 80 acres. We didn't have, 800,000. Like,
yeah, it was a ridiculous place.
But that was, be living out in the country, peace and quiet. You could go outside and you could look at the stars
Actual stars.
that are big and bright,
Stars.
deep in the heart of Texas.
There are more stars in the universe than
And
our
they're-
brains think.
Yeah, and they're bigger and brighter here. But, and when you live even in a small town, you go outside, you can't really see the stars so much.
Still
Here?
Yeah, light pollution.
Not compared to being like out in the farm. But there you go. Thank you for the question, Terry. Appreciate it.
So I grew up in the city. The closest thing I got to ranch was watching Hey Dude on Nickelodeon.
Hey, dude.
Oh God, I hated Hey Dude.
So did I, but I like Salute Your Shorts better.
The
but
one, yeah,
they were
Salute
always-
Shorts was much better.
They were always back to back or something.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
And then you moved to small town.
Skateboard.
And
kid
he
moved to
hasn't
country.
left yet.
Trying.
Haven't
Every
left
time I
yet.
try, something bad happens.
We're
and
too
I
old for
stay
you to leave
here.
now. We're all gonna retire.
I gotta find a woman to
Y'all okay?
family.
Message down below if you all know any single ladies, and I'll vet them.
Single ladies.
In Texas.
In Texas.
In Texas.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Midnight Wind, which is a lyric from a song,
Mm-hmm. He wrote.
in case you were wondering.
I thought my mind went totally somewhere else.
It's
It's
a song.
not you. It's just the way my mind works.
It's not you, it's him.
Yes.
This is where is that t-shirt link? Well, not this t-shirt, but we were talking about t-shirts last week. A little secret hint that there may or may not be a new secret t-shirt design. In the description of this video on YouTube, you'll go down, there's a bunch of crap in there. Timestamps for the questions, stuff about art and music. Some little Amazon links. If you want to go buy some stuff on Amazon, go click on that and we will get like $1, whatever, if you want to.
What do you sell on Amazon?
Stuff and things.
Things and stuff. I like
Yeah,
things and
stuff
stuff.
and things.
I buy a lot of
Yeah,
things and stuff.
Like
Well,
some
go
little-
click on our affiliate link first, and I'll send you some affiliate links, Paul.
All right.
Tell me what you want to buy. I'll go create an affiliate link for it,
I have no
I
idea.
have an affiliate account for something else too.
and then I'll send it.
I'm a person for somebody else.
Anyways, if you want to go check out the description of this video, there's a link to our Teespring store that you can go check out, and there may be an extra bonus t-shirt R&A design down in there. And
You're not gonna tell them what it is, so I don't know what
no,
it is.
they gotta go look. Well, Angela was supposed to wear the shirt, but she didn't wear it.
Sorry.
I bought you a shirt.
Yeah.
But it was a busy day, so it's all right. Go check out links down below if you want to support what we do in some way. Get you an RNA Music Swaggity Swag. You can get you a Force t-shirt. Can't have this one or that one, but you can get that one.
Oh, you can get this one. I'll sell it to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just hit him up.
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
Hey,
Large.
where can I buy Paul's exact shirt that he was wearing?
If you want, I won't even wash it.
It smells like Italians in here. What's going on? All right. Thank you, Midnight Wind. Next question. Mr. LD. Ryan, I've heard you say that you play piano. I've been practicing for the last couple of weeks on a keyboard, and I've had probably 10 years. I'm really enjoying it. What are some of your favorite things to play, and who are some of your favorite players? Also, can we get a mashup of Angela's beatboxing and gun sounds?
You beatboxed?
Yeah, and made gun sounds.
Like horribly. Horribly.
Yeah, it's great.
Horribly.
I don't know if I can make the mashup happen because that's even more editing for me to go find.
He'll work on it.
Maybe.
He's good.
I don't even know where the beatboxing
I don't know.
footage is.
Because I was just kind of sitting afterwards doing.
Oh, it's one of those.
We have surprise
Extra.
Knowing the
stuff.
camera's on.
Yeah.
End of the videos.
That's usually our best stuff. Is we just
Yeah.
pure stupidity comes out of all of us.
Yeah.
Off the hook.
Y'all never know. Y'all think the video's over, and it might keep going. And that's where the really good stuff is. So y'all people clicking out of here too soon.
It's like the Avengers. You have to
Yeah.
stay for the ending.
Stay for the ending.
Maybe we'll get some shawarma.
And then the secret ending. And then the secret ending.
And if you do.
Yes. So I do play. My favorite things to play. Some of your favorite players. All right.
Well, he's thinking favorite thing to play is Heart and Soul because that's the only song I know how to play.
My favorite thing I always played was Moonlight Sonata. It was my favorite. Played the crap out of that in college. That's how I, wooed Angela. I would call her on the phone from the piano lab at college.
You'd be like, hold on, I have to
check
sit
this
the-
out. I put the phone down because back
phone down.
before cell phones. Yeah, I would play Moonlight Sonata. I was like, play some Beethoven. She's like, wow, that's really
That's so
good.
pretty.
Oh my God,
yeah.
that's
Oh, that was before cell phones.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a cord phone with the little.
It was
cord.
connected, actually.
We are like older than Google.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. And better looking.
Internet.
But not richer.
We're older
So,
than
Beethoven is like one of my favorite when it comes to classical stuff. I'm trying to think. Like modern piano players, like that. I'm not really super into that kind of stuff.
Billy Joel.
Not Billy Joel. Billy Joel is an a-hole.
Piano Man.
I watched
Billy
that.
Joel.
Yeah,
I watched that
after
documentary.
that documentary. I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
like this guy. It's good music. Then I watched the documentary. I was like, I don't
He's
think
an
I can support him.
Be
I
nice.
used to like Billy Joel before I knew what kind of a person he was.
Yes.
I don't know. I still
After Christy Brinkley, it all went downhill. I think we found out what kind of person he really was.
Chick
After
Corea.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like jazz piano guys. I like there's some of those dudes. I
I'm
like.
still a fan of Yanni. I don't care what you guys say. It was the hair.
I guess.
Yeah, it wasn't the music.
I like the music. I saw him live.
His drummer was great. Is
Oh,
he
he
still a
did
thing?
shave.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he just did a show.
Is he still alive?
I don't know.
His hair's not as luxurious as it was back in the 90s.
You kind of
but-
look like Yanni.
It happens.
No, I look nothing like Yanni.
He's
Look
Greek.
at He's
Greek.
No, I when he talks, I want to buy salad dressing for some reason. I don't know.
Okay, well, because he's Greek.
Yeah. So there you go. I like classical stuff really when it comes to like playing the piano for funsies. All of the people I like are dead. Really, the pianists.
Where
Everyone
are
I
you?
like is dead.
Where?
Piano players.
Musicians.
Pianists.
Okay.
Pianists.
What'd you call me? I don't know. I like Bugs Bunny's cartoons had a lot of piano players. Like, I like the what was that?
He does Chopin.
Yeah,
Oh, Doc Holliday. One of my favorites.
Norwegian.
Oh my God.
No.
Chopin. Here's for Liz a doctor.
I can't think of the name of it. They build the building to it.
I can't remember. There's a
Norwegian Rhapsody or
Norwegian Wood.
was it no, something Rhapsody?
Hungarian Rhapsody.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Whenever they're
That's it.
laying the bricks.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. Or they do a battle to that song too.
Yeah.
Daffy and Bugs.
Yeah, that's fun.
All my classical training, Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny's the best.
And he's like,
You know, the best music.
and he has that mean mugging,
Who's your
that
favorite
look of
artist?
disgust.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny. Hands down.
He's
Elmer
like
Fudd.
he's like Rolf
Yeah.
from the Muppets.
Also good. Also underrated.
Schroeder.
Yeah. Super underrated. Not given nearly enough credit.
No.
So, yeah, there you go. I have to think about that more, but immediately tip of the tongue, like Beethoven, Chopin, Tchaikovsky. Was Tchaikovsky? No, who's I'm thinking of? They had symphonies, but most of the classical stuff. Bach. I always love. We would listen to. I don't play the organ, or I would make more money. But we used to listen to Bach stuff in college for like listening tests. They dropped the needle, is what they call it, and you had to name the song and the composer and the year it was written just from a little snippet of music.
For
That was
you
a thing.
youngins, that means we used to have a thing that circled around that you put a needle on and it played
Record
music.
player. And they just dropped the needle and like wherever it landed, and you had to
The needle
go.
on the
Oh,
record.
that was Bach's Partita number 3 from 17 blabbity blab or whatever
Oh
it
my
was.
goodness.
You know, I always knew it was Bach. It's like because if it sounds like Van Halen on an organ, it's freaking Bach. That's really was. That's how I knew. Like that sounds like Van Halen. It's Bach. Easy peasy. All right, thank you for the question, Mr. LD. Appreciate that. And that brings us to
I don't know what you're doing.
the part where I smack Paul
As
with the
he just reaches
guitar.
behind me, I'm like, what is going
Where I
on?
smack Paulie Walnuts with a guitar.
Oh, wait,
That was for Ike.
Oh, that's who called me that. I was like,
Paulie Walnuts. That's his favorite nickname for Paul Reno. It's comment of the day time.
Woo!
Comment of the day. Get a little theme song. Play it. Anyways, comment of the day, and for the last 3 episodes, we've been making up music on the spot for comment of the day.
Like legit.
Yeah. Like, I haven't even thought about what I'm going to play,
Uh-uh.
and you don't know what you're going to sing. So we're just on the spot creating music. Because people are always asking us, hey, y'all should play and sing for us. I'm like, we're going to do you one better. We're going to embarrass ourselves for you.
We're going to do you one
on the
better.
spot. Do you one better. Are you feeling happy? You feeling minor? You feeling hard rocking?
Whatever you want to do. Just throw something at me.
Just throw something at you.
You guys not
Okay.
moved yet?
So today...
Did that last time.
So today it's two.
Comment of the day is going to be... Are you going to do both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
So we have 2 comments of the day.
say.
You say.
Because I couldn't pick one. And Angela thought it was unfair because one of these, the person has already had a lot of comment of the day comments. But he puts out a lot of comments. So I was like, you gotta hide. If you
This is gonna suck.
if you leave comments,
I can already feel it.
if you leave a lot of comments, there's a good chance your comment will make it to comment of the day.
This is like, sounds like Goo Goo Dolls.
Lisa Lovish.
Yeah. Frankie Goombots, tomato, salt, and pepper, mayo on Italian rolls, yeah, indeed. Walking Dead, 1369, mayo is garbage, sacrilege, and the only true mayo is Dukes.
That worked out way
I had a
better than
line.
I expected.
That actually turned out pretty good.
I was like, hey, what's the great chord?
I don't know.
If you want to learn to play that, it's F2 to F major 7 to C major. Whoops. C major. C major 7.
It's very Lisa Loby.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Very
You
nice.
say
That's when all the good music was written.
want to.
You know, she's 53 and she's still hot.
She is gorgeous.
That's
I
like,
love Lisa
her
Loeb.
look is kind of like my dream
Is
woman
she
look.
single?
No, she's married to,
Yeah, she's to that.
what is it, a Zappa? Or she
Yeah,
dated a
it's
Zappa?
one
Weasel
of the-
Zappa?
One of the, yeah.
Moon Unit.
Midnight Wind.
Moon Unit. All right. Comment of the day. Frankie Goombots, tomato, salt, and pepper, and mayo on Italian roll. Yes, indeed.
We all had those growing up.
Also, Walking Dead 1369. Mayo is garbage. Sacrilege. And the only true mayo is Duke's.
What is Duke's?
Yes.
That's a gas station here.
Duke's mayo?
like the Duke. Like
The
our
Duke,
Duke.
like-
Our Duke is named after the Duke.
Uh-huh.
Waha.
The
Waha.
John Wayne dude.
There you go.
John Wayne mayo.
Mayo.
Huh.
So
I'm a mustard
see
guy.
now what Duke's is.
There you go.
Sriracha.
Send us some.
Yeah, send us some Duke's mayo for me to throw in the
I will eat
refrigerator to
We'll
use
try it.
later.
it. We'll
Like,
do it
then we'll throw it
we'll do a
on
video
camera.
response taste test.
Taste test.
An
All right.
Ohioan and a Texan. You got it. That's some extreme, yeah. And
Thank you, guys.
An Italian and a black girl. That's a lot of
Yeah.
things going on.
And a white dude.
And a white dude.
Viking white dude.
Yes.
Yeah. Italian, black girl, white dude.
Italian.
3 different things.
There's a video of some comedian was like, "Do you ever wonder why people think Italian are white?"
Yeah.
And it's like, in Italy, we're like, "Do you have a white friend?" They're like,
We
"Yeah."
had that conversation this
We
morning.
were talking about it.
Literally talking about that this morning.
Thank you guys for commenting the day. If you leave a comment, if one catches my eye, catches my fancy, I think it's funny or just neat or whatever, it might make it into comment of the day. So
There you go.
if you leave something nasty, that is not going to be comment of the day. I'm just
I
gonna
like
let you
It
know.
might be. It'd be like hardcore.
Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson if you're nasty. All right. Next question. Just Fun Guitar. My man from the mother country who we liberated ourselves from. Hashtag Old Yeller, hashtag RNA, hashtag RNA Music, hashtag KGMA. Just so happens 4th of July is my birthday.
Gonna party like it.
Happy birthday, Just Fun Guitar. Last week.
birthday.
I didn't know that.
Where are they from?
England.
Englandshire.
I love English people.
Englandshire.
Yes, they're great. They have a YouTube channel.
There's a girl
Yeah,
over
you should
there
follow
I
her.
just adore. And actually, I hire our singer from there too.
Just Fun Guitar. He's in the England.
If
About-
you're in the Brighton area, let me know.
He's I don't think he is.
No.
That's South. That's South England.
Alright. Sorry, my bad.
There's North and
That's
South
not
in
posh.
England.
Yeah, I knew
as
someone
well.
from the north, and their accent it's very thick. It's hard to understand.
Yeah. They had a whole North and South thing just like we did. But maybe slightly less violent.
You guys probably
It's a good
sounded,
movie. It's a really good movie.
but they probably sounded cooler doing it.
North and
Probably.
South.
Yeah.
He says, about 2 months ago, I had some life-changing news about my health, life-threatening situation, and so it's been a difficult time for me and my family lately. Sorry to hear that, man. I have been having to eat very healthy and no booze. That would be life-changing, right? I said, I did have a treat today as I'm a year more mature, needed to cheer myself up. I've had a couple new guitars, which also make me feel good. New guitars always, the correct answer is new guitars. I think I would fill my Texas county with goth rock music and pretty black cowgirls. Sounds like a great county in Texas. I think there
I'd
is a
visit.
county. There might be a county
Me
like
too.
that. Yeah. Anyway, new question. How many times must you forgive your brother? And what is your guilty pleasure?
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Are you talking about like brother, like, or just
Or like brother.
brother? Because there's a difference. If you guys don't mind me chiming in on this one, you can forgive someone, but you don't have to go back and hang out with them.
That's the truth.
Oh, that's true.
People think that's a sign of weakness. Taking care of your mental health like that is not a weakness. That's wisdom.
That's a fact.
Cheers.
It's true. Sometimes you gotta do that with family.
So how many times you want to put yourself in that position is the real question.
Yeah.
How many times did Obi-Wan forgive Anakin? He was my brother.
I think he
Once.
still felt bad.
I don't know.
After that, he was just like,
I don't know.
forget that guy.
He let him kill him. Scripturally, it's 7 times 7, right?
70.
70 times 70.
70 times 7.
70 times 7.
That's a
There's this
lot.
whole song by
490.
Petra. 70 times 7.
Yeah, which really isn't exactly 490. It's more like as many as it takes.
Yes, which basically that's what.
Yeah. Jesus was saying, as many times as it takes. As many times as they repent.
But it
Someone's jamming the country music. Texas.
boys around here.
But
But it also it talks about like what Paul said. It also talks about in Proverbs walking away from the fool, and having peace of mind many times. So, you can forgive people all the time, but that does not mean, like Paul said, you have to be around them and be. Forgiveness also includes boundaries. That goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
So, I've forgiven a lot of people who have never even asked for forgiveness. But I have forgiven them just for my own peace of mind, and I've walked away completely. End of chapter, closed book on the shelf.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, 70 times 7 is the biblical way of doing it,
Technically.
technically.
I'm trying to do that right now, but Angela's like, no, respond. I'm like, I don't want to respond. It's been 7 months. I'm doing good.
Oh my God. Oh, we're going to get so
don't
many
wanna.
questions about this.
I don't want to.
It's going to be next week. You're going to have to come back next week because everybody's going to be asking questions. Huh?
Yeah, Paul might not be here next week.
I might not be back for
So-
a good 2 months. Or
We'll do it via in his room next to.
I'll get a camera and put it up.
There you go. We'll Skype you.
It'll have all the IVs and stuff, and I'll just take a picture. Don't want to talk about it.
Paul's having some medical stuff done too.
Yes.
Just fun guitar, so,
We understand.
when you turn 40...
We have both gone through.
How old is Chris?
I don't know. I feel like he's close to our age.
I think he's
I feel
quite a
like
bit
he's...
younger.
Might be like late 30s?
Okay.
Just fun guitar. We don't know how old you are.
We've been around together so
32?
long. We both
I don't
had
even know.
all of our health issues together, and it was the same issues. It was so weird. It was
Yeah.
like one of us was having sympathy pain, but we couldn't figure out who was really sick.
It was Paul.
Ended up being me.
It's you.
It's you.
It was you. So, yeah, man. Well, I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah,
And it sounds
many
like you're on the
wishes.
I also
road.
had to quit drinking We just had this conversation.
Yeah.
About an hour or two ago.
It's amazing how much your diet and your nutrition and your beverages of choice or not choice can affect your health.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling them, though. I work out, I eat healthy, and I quit drinking, and I still got sick. I don't know what to say. I can't say what I would told him earlier, but
sometimes it's just genetics.
Yeah, I do. I honestly blame my dad for all my problems.
There are some things that
all
are
genetic.
You know.
Yeah.
But luckily, you're going to get it solved.
I'm going to get it solved. I'll be fine in hopefully a month or two.
Fine.
Chill out, Paul.
Maybe.
God.
I'm relaxed.
This is about Chris, not you.
I'm just saying. You know what?
Oh.
I suck at empathizing. This
we
is
know.
Me trying to empathize. And go, I feel you, brother. I am there with you. And you guys are like, shut up, Paul. This is why I don't empathize with anyone.
Guilty pleasures. Okay, guilty pleasures.
Gummy bears.
Do you feel guilty when you eat those?
Well, the whole bag, yes.
Speaking of health choices.
Yeah.
Paul has no guilt.
Or Daly's margaritas. That's my guilt.
What margaritas?
Those Daly's frozen pack.
It's like
margaritas
it's like a Capri Sun for grown-ups.
For like $2. They're so bad. But yeah, that's also a guilty pleasure. Gummy bears and frozen margaritas at Walmart.
I'm confused.
Yes.
Why would it be guilty pleasure? It couldn't be pleasurable and guilty.
It'd be like if you want... You secretly
it,
like,
but you like
Christina Aguilera's music, but everybody thinks you're into punk rock, but you secretly...
Okay, wait. Okay, then I got one.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen until recently.
Xena Warrior Princess.
No, I love it. I will admit.
G-rated, Paul, G-rated.
This is G-rated.
Okay.
But as I got older, during the 90s, I hated all the boy bands. NSYNC and... Who's the other one? Backstreet Boys. But in the last 20 years... The music has been so bad. When you listen to that stuff now, it's actually...
It was well recorded.
It was really good, well recorded.
Catchy.
Well, even that... This is another guilty pleasure.
Don't get us demonetized.
I'm not, that's why I only said one.
My employee was listening to Britney Spears' Oops, I Did It Again. And I actually listened to the music to that. And it's so simplistic, but it is very good.
We've done the acoustic version of it.
And I'm like... Well, I don't like the words, but the music... I was like, wow, they actually wrote stuff well back then.
Yeah.
So that has to be some of my 90s, early 2000 pop music's got to be Oomba.
Bubblegum. Bubblegum pop.
No,
guilty pleasure is his Hanson obsession. I love Hanson.
That song's
also,
dark. I read what that song's about. I was like, ooh, that's kind of dark.
Yeah. Their voices are awesome. I love them.
Oh, they have amazing voices. That's the only song I know about it.
Also, Orlando Bloom.
No.
Yes.
Guilty pleasure.
And that's a whole nother guilty pleasure.
No. That's them torturing me with Orlando Bloom is their guilty pleasure.
Is it torture though?
Yes. You know how many posters I had to get rid of over the years that they bought me because they're like, we're going to give him this for his Christmas or birthday or something. I have a picture.
Oh, I know.
We're going to have to start that over again.
What?
Sending him posters.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I'm good.
We haven't sent you an Orlando Bloom poster.
I'm good. Somebody got me a Harley Quinn poster the other day and I thought it was
Maybe
amazing.
you can do a compilation of all the different Orlando Bloom characters on a mug.
While you're stuck in recovery,
You buy one Legolas statue and all of a sudden everybody thinks you're obsessed with this dude and they buy you a bunch of posters with him. One statue.
Was it?
It was one statue.
But you were real proud of it.
It was my first statue
Like,
too.
I'm really excited about this statue.
Oh, who wasn't excited back then? The Lord of the Rings came out, and then you had an elf who was just like, "Ha!"
That was-
Basically a ninja. He
that
could have
was
been a
pretty
Joe.
cool, though. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, see. And then he pulled out those two blades. It was,
When he whipped around the...
I mean, you got out of all your characters, who would you pick as the most bad egg one?
And Lord of the Rings?
Sam?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sam.
I mean, dropping no
I mean, he basically
Mr.
did
Gandalf?
everything.
Yeah.
He did. Why was he even a movie about?
He was
Frodo.
He was really the...
Frodo's a biscuit.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got to move on.
Sorry.
I got a lot to edit. All right,
Sorry.
guilty pleasures, pop music. Next question. Pat Delaney, happy Independence Day to my American friends.
What was your guilty pleasure?
Mine?
Yeah, you never said.
I don't know. Oklahoma. I don't know.
What? The musical.
No, the state. I kind of enjoy going to Oklahoma sometimes, even though, whatever. It's not Texas. I don't know. I don't know if I have any that I'm like, oh, I don't want anybody to know. I like, kind of like
country music.
Kind of like country music a little bit.
What?
Lately, I've been teaching so much country music to my students.
I like Disney music. I'll offset that.
I didn't hate it when I was a
Older
kid.
Disney.
Like all kinds of country music stuff. Lately, I've been having to teach quite a bit of like Texas country and some stuff to my students. I'm like, I kind of like this. Freaking Pat Green and Cody, whoever it is, New Rodeo. My God. They write really catchy music.
I like to listen to the Bo Burnham country song, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much every country song.
Yeah. I kind of enjoy it.
That is exactly your guilty pleasure.
It really is, actually, because I kind of enjoy playing it with the kiddos.
And
like,
he
this is
sings it
fun.
around the house, too.
I do.
You know, now that I think about it and looking at you at the camera, if you put on a cowboy hat and change yourself to a button-up shirt, you'd fit right in.
I know.
Right.
I could make some money.
And he would look hot.
Freaking country.
You walked into that one, sorry.
All right. Next question. Pat Delaney, happy Independence Day to my American friends. Pat is from also the England Shire. See, he's not mad that we like broke away and did our thing. He says, well, when's Texas Independence Day? Hashtag Old Yeller. Texas Independence Day. All right. March 2nd, 1836. I had to look up the year because I didn't know the year.
Yeah, but it was
March 2nd.
Is Texas Independence.
59 delegates officially met at the Washington on the Brazos and declared independence from Mexico and created the Republic of Texas. So there you go. March 2nd is when we kicked Mexico out of Texas. That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
Let's just not mince words here.
Why don't we celebrate that in Texas? I mean, we're like, Texas holiday, but we also have to work.
Because
there's no fireworks.
I know. Well, we should celebrate.
Yeah, it's not as
That
big
should
of
be
a
a
deal.
freaking holiday.
We should start celebrating it and have it catch on, and that's how it gets started.
Well, it is like in some places, like they do have.
It
parades
was this
and stuff.
year. This year they actually did something because it was going in with something. What was going on March 6th? It was something at the Capitol, and like March 2nd, and everybody was talking like that Texas is going to secede
again.
But that was
That
on
comes
Texas
around once a year
Independence Day.
or every election.
But that was like everybody's like, wait till March 2nd.
March 2nd.
Yeah, it was going on, and March 6th was the thing. Whatever Trump was gonna say or do. But
Whoever says that are the same people who said they'd show up for Area 51 raid.
yeah.
Liars.
So yeah, we should start cooking out and stuff on March 2nd.
You know, it's not really that. It's. You think it would be a bigger deal in
because we do
Texas?
things bigger in Texas.
Because we're like, hey, I think it's sort of like, yeah, whatever. I mean,
Yeah, we're awesome. Of course we are. We celebrate every day.
every day is Independence Day in Texas. It's like everybody's like, hey, you gonna do No Shave November? I'm like, bro, it's No Shave every year. What are you talking about?
All day, every day.
Only chumps do No Shave November. Real men, no shave all year. I'm just saying.
I trim. I don't know if that counts. It's not shaving.
So every day is Independence Day in Texas, I guess. But
Yeah. There you go.
there you go, Pat. Yeah, it seems like we would make a bigger deal out of it than we do.
You would think.
I think from now on, I'm going to make a huge deal out of it.
I think we should.
We should.
Let's mark it on our calendar.
Thank you, brother Pat from England, for reminding me to
He's
get
a true,
super
he's a
hyped
true
about
Texan.
Texas.
He wants to be a Texan.
I think,
That's why.
yeah, you know what?
I'll switch. You can come take my spot. I'll come to England.
Yeah, Paul will trade with you
Yes. He would.
I would.
for like a week, and he'd be like, all right, I'm ready to come home.
No, I like rainy weather.
Ain't no
I was
TexMex
gonna say,
there.
do you like all the rain though?
You like
'Cause it
Ocho.
seems
I like
it rains
rain.
a lot.
You like Tex-Mex.
Not really.
That's not what Ochoa says. That's not what
I
your
haven't
credit
been
card
in like a
statement says.
year.
Well, in a couple of months, you're going to be eating a bunch, probably.
Probably. We shall see.
We'll find out.
I shall be fatter.
Yeah. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate it, man. I bestow upon you limited honorary Texan status.
There you go.
Final question.
Just limited though.
Limited, though. I mean, it could be revoked
It
at any point in
expires
time.
next year on
It
March
expires
2nd.
March 2nd.
At midnight. That way you can celebrate Texas Independence Day.
Exactly.
Yes, you can celebrate with us, and then you have to go back to being
A Brit.
English. Yeah.
Yes.
Final question. Sinner's Dwarf, how often do you update your website with in-stock guitars? Hashtag Old Yeller. Never.
Hashtag no.
I don't remember the last time I updated the website at all.
Yeah.
So almost never Sinner's Dwarf. Now I did actually answer my question. I typed it out.
Yes.
Part of the issue is like this past year with the year of the Cove and all that stuff is like we haven't hardly been able to get guitars in at all, and even like getting picks and
the
stands and
tuners
stuff, and everything's on back order, so it has been kind of crazy. And honestly, a lot of our sales have been custom orders. Like we've done a lot of CMG custom orders and some other orders that are like the customer, you contact me, whether it's Acacia or CMG or Rivola or whatever, people contact me, hey, can you get me this? Yes, I get it, and then we send it, and then so it never really comes into the shop to be put up on the wall. So yeah, so most of our business has been that. Right now it's a super long wait. I've got 3 or 4 CMGs in the works that have already been ordered, paid for, and all that are coming. Camera malfunction. So yeah, and also our website is just part of our platform that we use for our POS system. So it's more about having an online POS system to ring up all of our customers and students and stuff. I need a new camera. It's flippity flipping.
Yes, okay.
New camera fund.
Are you done answering that question?
Which one?
The last one.
The stock guitars.
In stock guitars?
Yeah.
No, I think I'm still answering.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Not very often. Not very often. And honestly, we've said this before, the majority of our business comes from teaching online.
Yes.
Locally. And custom guitar orders and that kind of stuff. So, I don't do much. I keep thinking I should go update that. But
You need to
I
teach
don't.
me how to, because I have more time to sit and do it than you do.
I should delegate that responsibility to someone who takes amazing pictures on the first shot, who could add those pictures and descriptions to the website. So,
Yep.
Yeah, not very often Sinner's Dwarf. I'll try to do better in 2022. Possibly. All right, and that was the final question. Thank you guys so much. If you have a question for next week, please leave it down below with your comments and or whatever. And we also have our secret part of the video. My other favorite part of the video, which is where we talk about all you legendary people who are still here now, 40 minutes in. You guys are the real legends.
Sorry, all of our heads in this camera.
Like dogs. Squirrel.
All right, now you legends. Squirrel. If you watch this entire video from then to now, we're gonna have a little game called Secret Hashtag of the Day, where we want you to type in a hashtag with your comment or your question or whatever. And
that's what the old Yeller thing is.
Yeah.
Okay, I was looking at that. Going,
See,
what
why
is
is
old-
He's like, what's
Did you guys
happening?
watch Old Yeller last week or something?
We talked about
Is
it.
there some crying?
We talked about hogs.
There was
Travis getting
a
shredded
comment that said, "Please don't talk about that. You're making hashtags making grown men cry."
I don't know.
Old Yeller.
Actually,
Let's
I would
watch-
like
Let's
to.
watch
There's,
Old Yeller tonight.
there's only one movie that's ever made me tear up.
Don't tell me. Wait. Don't tell me. Never Ending Story.
No, that was pretty freaking close. That was
Nope.
devastating. That scarred me.
Okay.
Yeah, that just got
That just made me like, life is evil.
Revenge of the Sith.
Okay, let me explain crying. Crying as in emotionally cry, not because, oh God, this is so bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Snakes on a Plane.
No, never saw it.
Anaconda.
You should tell us what movie made you guys cry.
That's true.
Yeah.
What movie? You cry a lot of movies?
Yes, all the time.
Oh, what about you?
Baby. No.
He's never cried in a movie?
Which one?
You cried in whenever Han Solo died. You
I
got,
didn't cry.
Man, I went to depression. I didn't cry, but
I was more like in shock, like,
that's how I was in the theater. I was like,
you teared up when everybody started disappearing in Endgame.
did I?
Yes, you did. Because you came out of there saying, "Oh my
I cried.
gosh,
I got a
that
little.
really made me emotional."
I got a little emotional when they made Thor fat. I did kind of. Mother.
But there was one that was like a father-son somebody. One movie we were watching, and there was like a father-son moment, and you.
Pacific Rim.
You cried in Pacific Rim? I was like,
No.
I can't even.
Was it Superman? Whenever his dad told him to. Yeah. That
Oh,
scene.
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel. When
I'm not crying, you're crying.
When Kevin Costner
Kevin
was
Costner's
like,
like,
no, don't come out here, even though you can save everybody and fly us all out of here. I'm just going to take this one for the team.
why you gotta bring Kevin into this?
He could have gone into the freaking tornado and saved his dad.
Instead, he's dancing with wolves in heaven.
My God.
No, the only movie that's still to this
You
day.
did. You teared up a little bit on that one. You said you told me no.
Did I? I did not. I'm a man.
I tear up at SLC Punk. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it.
I thought you were going to say
Good.
Fox and the Hound.
Oh, I watched that the other day. It was not. That didn't make me cry.
You're like that. His voice broke at the end of that. Hey, it made me cry.
I was trying to remember. Nobody died. They were just
They were
not
best friends. They got split apart. It was really
Well,
sad.
you freaking watch SLC Punk and then get back to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cry at everything.
No, the only.
I cried at a TikTok because they showed a quick scene of Little House on the Prairie whenever Charles was like, "They put their hands on you," and he ran out the door, and I was like, "Oh my God, he's such a good man." Yeah, I'm a big baby.
Cried TikToks.
Oh my God.
I don't get emotional stuff by movies, but when the whole Captain America thing happened, when he got the hammer and the crowd cheered, that gives me freaking chills. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I
It's
cried
alright.
when Peter Parker disappeared, and he was just like, "I don't want to go." That was sad.
Freaking Tony.
Or whenever Groot.
I am Groot.
I cried.
Oh, that was good. I get
teared-
disturbed. I don't cry.
I teared up because in the script, someone read the script, and when he says, "I am Groot" before he dies, he's really saying Dad.
Yeah, and the director
Yeah.
confirmed that. Yeah.
He's going, "Dad," to Rocket. Oh! Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so what's our hashtag, babe?
Now that we ended on a sad note.
Hashtag cry movie.
Cry baby.
No, cry movie.
Cry movie.
Hashtag cry movie. Y'all cry babies. I'm a man. I'm a man. Hashtag cry movie, and we'll know that you watched this entire shenaniganizer.
I'm not crying. It's raining in my eyeballs.
With special guest, the Bitter Bass Man. I got dust in my eye because it's Texas.
It's allergies.
We
Chopping onions, making
tumbleweeds.
lasagna for one.
I got bit in the eye by a rattlesnake. It's water. Just give me a minute.
Give me a minute while I squeeze this venom out.
That's
what it is.
Venom.
It's a rattlesnake venom dripping down my face.
Don't touch it. And that's the video. Until next time, keep the music alive.
Don't forget
The
it.
music needs you.
And you need the music.
And we need to keep it alive for the next generation.
Well, I don't have anything cool to say, but you can still buy our song.
You're supposed to say, make it so.
I'll make it so. Sorry, my
Paul.
bad. I haven't been here in a while.
It's been a while.
It's an awkward pause.
Awkward.
Triple Threats name the song on all social media platforms or download whatever.
Free to download.
We're
not free
actually
to download.
doing pretty good on YouTube.
Somebody asked me the other day, how much did y'all make? I'm like, I don't know.
$60 so far.
Ooh, where's
It-
my pizza?
Which I took you guys for a pizza on the release.
That's not the same.
That's
as
not the same
ticket sale.
thing.
It's
That's
music
celebrating
I'm
the
sales.
still
release.
trying to make money back from them. I just got the mixing paid off. we lost money on the drums. But I still,
How many units do you know? Was that equal 60?
I don't know. We got about 700 views on YouTube right now, and
That's
there's
not bad.
300, almost 400 on our personal page with the lyrics, and then Spotify. I'm getting like a couple bucks every here and there still.
Cool.
I mean, it's doing better than I actually thought it would.
There you go.
I'm happy. It's out there. Our second song's almost done. I got another one in the works. His album's coming out soon. Soon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hashtag how's your album coming?
Hashtag, how's your album coming? Shut up.
Hashtag should have.
Adam's about to release another one, you son of a biscuit.
Is he?
Yes. The Skate Nigs, they're having one coming out.
What?
The Skate Nigs.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that bad? I don't
Hashtag,
know.
no comment.
Old punk rock stuff. Yeah, I'm sure
Ooh, I
you,
like that.
you probably would. I think. I don't know. Adam asked them, like, what do you call this? And this is like, dad, they're like grandpa rock. because they're all like, you know,
40?
our age.
You know,
Yeah.
classic
We're
pop
not
punk on my
grandparents.
Alexa plays like My Chemical Romance.
Oh, wow.
And classic punk plays Green Day from the 90s. But I can't figure out how to get... I have to ask for a 70s punk band to play specifically.
Ancient punk.
Yeah.
Would be the Sex
Golden
Pistols.
Oldies punk.
Like,
Geriatric punk.
nursing home punk. That's a new style.
There you go.
We're gonna dominate the nursing home punk.
Well,
scene.
that's what 24 hours ago. He's like, put me in a wheelchair.
We did. You are.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. We'll see you guys later.
All right, later.
Bye.
You know, Summer, how she would do that all the time, go, bye.
Yes.
Now it's every horror film I watch, I see that somebody saying it like that. And I'm like, dude. And I kept sending every one of them to her, like, you ruined all horror films for me.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.